Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
The countdown to the November general election is underway, and Michigan Secretary of State wants to make sure that you vote. You'll hear her message later today on Local 4.
Okay, Hank, but we begin with a bicyclist hit and killed in Macomb County, and the driver never stopped. This is the second deadly hit and run, I should say, in as many days following the death of a Macomb County road worker.
Yeah, this time a bicyclist who was hit and killed along Romeo Plank near 27 Mile early this morning. Priya Mann has a look at what happened as police hunt for that driver.
Investigators with the Macomb County Sheriff's Department have been here for hours. That cyclist was hit heading northbound on Romeo Plank, approaching 27 Mile Road. He was hit just doors away from a church.
I can't imagine myself in that situation.
This man has lived in the area for about 30 years and was stunned to learn a cyclist was killed near his home.
I decided to head over here and see what was going on. I couldn't tell that it was a bicycle accident. Yeah, I'm concerned.
A passerby called 911 around 7 Tuesday morning after seeing a man lying in the front lawn of a home. The victim, believed to be in his 50s, was left there to die after a driver hit him and took off.
It's irresponsible, certainly.
I mean, there's no way you couldn't have known.
Exactly.
Neighbors say Romeo Plank at 27 Mile in Ray Township would have been busy around the time the cyclist was hit. They're hoping other drivers may have seen the person who struck the cyclist and drove away.
A lot of vehicles traveling south at that time that might have suspect that they saw something.
The vehicle will likely have front end damage. Police were canvassing the area, hoping security cameras may have recorded the hit and run.
Damage is done. You can't go back.
At this time, police do not have a description of the vehicle involved. Anyone with information is asked to call the Macomb County Sheriff's Office.
It's unfortunate that the drivers are a little bit more cautious.
In Ray Township, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Macomb County sheriffs are working to identify the victim and notify his family. It is not clear yet whether the cyclist was wearing a helmet at the time.
A public health researcher at Johns Hopkins University calls it unfathomable. We've now reached a grim milestone. 200,000 Americans have now lost their lives to coronavirus.
And that number keeps growing across the country and here in Michigan. Today, the state reports another 504 new confirmed cases of the virus and 15 more deaths, with 3 of those coming from a review of vital records.
Well, Michigan is in the spotlight today in the run for the White House.
This time, vice presidential nominee Kamala Harris from the Democratic side making stops in Flint and here in Detroit. Mara McDonald is following her visit on Detroit's west side, where Harris is at a barbershop right now.
Senator Harris started the day off in the Flint area, making multiple stops there to talk to business owners with her fellow senator, Debbie Stabenow, and the mayor of Flint, Sheldon Neely.
This is my first trip to Michigan since I've been on the ticket, and I wanted to come here first.
Harris finishing up at the Flint Farmers Market, and then it was off to the Metro Detroit area. She arrived at the Headliners Barbershop here on West 7 Mile near Losser late this afternoon, and is inside right now having a roundtable discussion with black men about their concerns heading into November.
I'm here to have a conversation and to listen as much, if not more, than I talk. The election is in 42 days. Michigan starts voting in 48 hours. And the outcome of this election will determine, I believe, the course of our country for generations to come.
And during her stop here in Detroit, Senator Harris took time to sit down for a one-on-one conversation with our Rhonda Walker, and we'll have that conversation coming up on Local 4 News at 6.
Meanwhile, the Trump campaign is responding to Senator Harris's campaign stops here in Michigan. They say the president has followed through on his promises that he made in 2016 to Michigan.
Time and time again, we were told that manufacturing jobs were gone. The Biden administration said we have to get over it, learn to code. You can forget those jobs. They're never coming back. And Donald Trump said, nope, I think we can bring them back. And he did. He cut taxes for 80% of the American people, restructured the tax code so businesses could relocate to this country.
And we'll have more from the Trump campaign coming up on the news at 6.
Today, President Trump says he plans to name his nominee to the Supreme Court this coming Saturday. And as that happens, it appears Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell does have the votes to move forward. Alice Barr following it from the U.S. Capitol with the latest on what promises to be a contentious fight ahead. Alice.
Devin, with Senate Republicans lining up to support the vote for a Supreme Court nominee, the question now shifts to timing, whether to do this before or after the election.
Republican Mitt Romney saying today he supports a Senate vote on President Trump's nominee to replace Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, all but ensuring that Democrats won't have the numbers to derail the confirmation process.
My liberal friends have over many decades gotten very used to the idea of having a liberal court, and that's not written in the stars.
Senators meeting on Capitol Hill today as Majority Leader Mitch McConnell games out whether to push the vote through in record time before the election or wait until after, taking the pressure off vulnerable incumbents up for re-election. Critics are still crying foul because of the Republican reversal, blocking President Obama's last Supreme Court nominee, claiming it was too close to the 2016 election, then 8 months away, but moving ahead now with just 42 days to go.
Leader McConnell has basically decided the rules don't apply to Republicans, even their own rules. It's just brute political force.
Leader McConnell claiming it's a different story when the president and Senate are from the same party.
History and precedent were on this Senate majority side in 2016, and they are overwhelmingly on our side now.
Democrats concerned a new Trump nominee could help overturn the Affordable Care Act in a case to be heard this fall, and vow they'll do everything in their power to slow the process.
Raising the stakes even more, both sides are keenly aware that the upcoming election could lead to a series of legal challenges that may ultimately wind up in the Supreme Court. From the U.S. Capitol, Alice Barr, Local 4.
All right, Alice, it is the first day of fall as of about, I think it was 9:30 this morning. And but we'll take weather like this to welcome it in, that's for sure.
We had a little bit of sun earlier today. It's been nice.
Yeah, we're getting just a little bit of color in the trees, guys, but the temperatures definitely make it feel like we're still hanging around in summer. In fact, numbers today warmer than they were yesterday. Only difference is we've got a couple high clouds in there, so not as bright and blue as what we saw yesterday. But those temperatures now in the 70s. Yesterday we were looking at 60s at this hour. 74, one of the warm spots in Ann Arbor. Detroit's at 72. Port Huron, one of the cooler locations, at 70. And not much of a wind, but it is coming with a southerly component, and that's going to help boost those temperatures even higher as we go through the next couple days. Rest of the evening, we will slide into the 60s and expect mostly clear skies tonight. Maybe a few areas where we pick up some isolated patches of fog tonight, but there is a little bit of wildfire smoke hanging around. We'll talk more about that. Of course, the latest on Beta and some changes for the weekend forecasts, all coming up in a few minutes, guys.
Okay, Ben, we are following a tragedy developing tonight in northern Michigan.
This is awfully sad. Search crews back on Lake Michigan today after a 12-year-old boy was swept away by waves in Benzie County. Investigators say the child was walking on a pier with his aunt and another child. All three of them were knocked by the waves into Lake Michigan. The woman and one child were able to make it back to the pier, and the 12-year-old could not. The search, according to officials now, for that 12-year-old is considered a recovery operation.
Detroit police respond to a shooting on the city's west side.
This happened on Stout Street. That's near 8 Mile and Evergreen. Police say a 29-year-old man was shot. We are working to get an update on his condition.
And in Livonia, southbound I-275 is back open at 7 Mile. The highway was shut down shortly after 10 this morning because of a car accident. MDOT reopened the lanes just before 11. And in Birmingham, the investigation continues after a deadly accident.
This happened about 3:30 this morning on Maple, west of Coolidge. Police said the 60-year-old driver, a woman from Bloomfield Hills, called 911 saying that she was passing through the intersection of Maple and Coolidge on a green light when she struck a pedestrian. Officers found a 30-year-old man lying in the roadway, and he died at the scene. Anyone who witnessed that accident awfully early this morning, but anyone who saw it is encouraged to call Birmingham Police.
A whole lot more to come on this terrific Tuesday. Let's check in with Rod Maloney.
There's decriminalization of marijuana, and now they're talking mushrooms.
So no, I do not think this is a bad idea.
One local city council votes unanimously to say yes to backing off on enforcement. What's behind all this? We'll let you know.
All right, Rod, also Detroit police hoping this video can help get not one but two hit-and-run drivers behind bars. Hank.
Michigan Secretary of State has an important message for all of you on this important day. I'm Hank Winchester. Help me, Hank. We're in Ann Arbor. I'll have that story for you tonight.